what's up? Welcome to Trampoline Talk. So this is like a new series idea that me and Sonia have been had for a while, but we just have never done it.
Yeah.
Basically, think of it kind of like a podcast or like a mukbang without the food. We just talk about a certain topic or a couple of topics, and that's basically it. We're on a trampoline, so it's Trampoline Talk. So this is the first episode, I guess, of this. We're gonna be discussing GameStop and the Reddit thing. If you have never heard of it, we'll fill you in. And also just quarantine and coronavirus in general. So, let's get started.
So, if you haven't heard about the Reddit thing, it was Wall Street Vets. So GameStop basically was like going downhill, and they have to act like dumb on Reddit so the IRS doesn't get into it and arrest these people. And so they were talking about how GameStop is going downhill and stuff, and they were like, we need to save this. And so they all started doing the Bitcoin thing where rich people do, they buy their stuff and then they sell it and then they have to get the money back, but it's like an endless cycle. And so GameStop is really, really big now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the summary. So after that happened, all these rich people came on crying on the news, oh, my money is being taken away. We need to arrest them all. And my dad actually knows someone who earned a lot of money from this. He's his best friend's cousin. And he was living in a semi-decent house, but now he's
Yeah.
yeah. It made a lot of people rich, but they're let's just say I don't. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Basically, they're gonna save GameStop hopefully.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you like GameStop, maybe go check it out. Do some research on what's happening.
Oh, after the whole thing, Wall Street Vets got banned on Reddit. And then they made a new group. And they just started inviting all the people that was on Wall Street Vets.
If it seems like we're acting a little weird, it's freezing out here. It's so cold, and it's not raining, but it's drizzling. It's misty rain.
Yeah.
It might rain harder later, so we have to hurry this one up. This episode might be the shortest one yet, and this is the first episode. But the next ones will probably be a bit longer. We'll probably try to film it when it's not freezing cold and raining.
Yeah.
But I guess that was a quick topic to talk on. The next one is really just, there's no end to this discussion about quarantine and coronavirus and really everything that's been going on for almost a year now. We're coming up on a year.
It's like a year and a half.
We're coming up on a year. We came in, I got off of school March 14th or 12th or something.
I got off of school in I forgot what's yeah, it was in March.
Yeah, so we're coming up on a year now, and I mean, my last birthday was during quarantine, and my birthday's in a month. So, I mean, we're basically on a year.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels like a weird period because time has gone by so fast, but so slow at the same time.
Yeah.
The days feel so slow, but then you look back that day went by fast.
Yeah.
I think it's just because we have nothing to do. People are just finding crazy things to keep themselves entertained, like putting Gorilla Glue in their hair or whatever. I mean, just doing some crazy stuff to be entertained because there's nothing to do. But people are saying that we're never gonna stop wearing masks. Like,
Actually, it's supposed to be in like October that in America that masks aren't really mandatory.
yeah, they
but-
won't be mandatory, but
Yeah.
but scientists are saying it might be like acceptable in society. Like in a certain part of the world, people wear masks 24/7.
Yeah,
Because
Russia
of-
has already lifted off the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain countries have done things better than America. But at least we're number one for corona cases, so we won at something. Yay!
America always wins.
Yeah, we always win. We win at losing. I think probably in online school, I think I'm doing better. I don't know. I think I like it better because it's less school. I mean, we start school at 8, end school at 1. We get 4 breaks, or 5 if you count lunch. And we don't even have schools on Wednesdays. And today's a Monday that we're filming this. I don't know if I'm gonna post it today or tomorrow, but I'll probably post it today if I can.
Yeah.
She has school, but you know.
I personally, I do not agree with Kaylin. I think I was going here, and then we went into quarantine.
I was like, okay, I was getting A's and B's, and now I only got 1 B, which I'm sad about, but I'm doing high school math now, so it's a little bit harder.
But then again, I really don't really try.
I really don't really care.
Like, I've tried to cheat on a test before, and I failed.
How? All you do is look up the answers on your phone.
No, it's a little harder than that. I don't know how, but I did.
You do on your computer, you had your phone, you
No,
look
it
at
was
the
a
answers.
math. It was a math.
And use a calculator.
No, because it's not. I can't understand it enough to put it into the calculator.
Oh my gosh. My teacher, I don't know about anybody else, but I mean, my school days are shorter, the weekends are longer. Like, we get basically 3 weekends, but the weekend's in the middle because we don't have school on Wednesdays for no reason. We've never had school during quarantine on Wednesdays for no reason. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It might be like a teacher work day or something. I don't know why we don't go to school. Maybe the teachers just need to work.
You know, shit, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Oh, with this new semester, they made it so you're supposed to go to class, like you'll get points taken off, if not. Because they didn't have that for the other semesters, and they just started that. I still haven't gone to classes.
Like, she's supposed to be in school, but, you know, she's here. Like, I don't have school today, and so she decided, hey, I'm coming over. Who
And
cares?
my mom and dad have both had major talks to me about school and how I need to do better.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
There were like noises coming from over there. That was weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like the majority, I think it's getting a little repetitive. Like, I wake up, get on my iPad, go to online class, stare at a screen, get out of online class, watch TV, go to bed, wake up on my iPad, it's just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not blind by now because all I'm doing is looking at screens all day. We have the thing on a stool because we can't actually it's on the trampoline.
It's all wet.
It's wet on the trampoline because it rained last night or this morning. It's still raining, but whatever.
Yeah. I personally think that, like, most people, they're getting better at school with this, but...
See, me, I probably would be doing much better in school than I already am if I actually tried. Like, I hope my mom doesn't watch this video. Because I am trying. But I'm trying enough. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if I spent 24/7 worrying about school, I'd probably have all A's. But I would be, like, super unhappy
Yeah.
with life.
You know, I think that's one reason why I don't wanna go and do the stuff. Is because like I've just had been major depression through this.
I mean, I still go through all my classes, and I still do all the work, and I still actually try in the work. But I don't, like, go above and beyond. Maybe I
Yeah.
should, but I would just be so unhappy with my life. And quarantine's already hard enough without doing something you don't like to do 24/7 of the day.
Yeah. I realized how much I like actually enjoy being in the sidelines because like there's people around and like I don't know, that's probably why I hang out with Kaylin so much. This is because I'm getting like sad that I'm not around people that aren't my family.
Yeah, well, you see, I personally am alone 80% of the time because my dad doesn't live with me and my mom. My mom's always at work, and I'm an only child. So I'm alone the majority of the time. And mix that in with quarantine, where I'm not actually going to school and seeing other people. It's pretty lonely. But then, at the same time, I want to be alone. It's really weird. Like, hanging around people, I like it. But I also need some me time.
Yeah. Like, I barely ever talk to people in school. Like, if I did, it would be, to try and make friends with, but they just didn't seem like they wanted to be friends with me. They, they kind of looked disgusted. So, I don't know. I don't like being lonely, but at the same time, I do.
Yeah, I want to be alone sometimes, but I don't want to be lonely, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, some things you can just do by yourself. Hanging out, watching, like, it just, some things are better to do alone, and some things are better to do with friends. You know? But you have to figure out what those things are, or you're gonna just be alone all the time.
Yeah.
Not many people want to be alone.
My brothers, being big minis, don't let me go in their room. And then they have 3 different consoles in their room. I have one, but I kind of forgot how to set it up. I have the Wii. Wii.
Well, that was all the negatives about quarantine. Some positives, let's name. You got a lot of free time. You can discover new hobbies at the start of quarantine.
Yeah, I got into makeup.
At the start of quarantine, I was gonna work out every day and get super shredded so that when I went to school, I'd be like, is that Kaylin? Wow. I feel like I was like everyone at the start of quarantine. Like, I'm gonna be like, have a huge glow up. And then I got like, by the second day of quarantine, I was like, I'm done.
My thinking with quarantine when it first started was like,
Vacation. At first, I thought we just had 2 weeks off. So me and like basically all the kids in my
everyone
grade,
did.
we were all celebrating. Like, we went on a house party, which is like basically a large FaceTime app where you can FaceTime all your friends at once. And everybody in the grade was like, "Yay, we have 2 weeks and no school," and we were all dancing and celebrating.
It hurts to be doing that. It hurts to be doing anything on this trampoline.
Okay.
I had learned to do a front flip from Caitlin during quarantine.
Yep. I mean, I've been teaching her some things. I picked up baking and cooking during quarantine. I love it. I never realized how fun that was. I suck at baking and cooking, but I love it. I made some breakfast. Was it good?
It was good.
Oh, see, I'm a good chef. Not a good baker.
Could use some seasonings though on the eggs.
See, I season the eggs before I cook them.
I season my eggs after I cook them. I don't know if I would per se that I got into cooking and baking during quarantine because my dad made us do it before and after.
Everybody's always saying I don't do enough home stuff. Like, my dad is like, you don't do anything. And I don't, but like, I don't know how to load a dishwasher, how to do laundry, how to iron, how to do a lot of those home things, but
I don't know how to iron, but I know everything else that you just named.
I'm not the best. I learned how to mop during quarantine. So that's good.
I haven't mopped in a while, but I still remember how to.
See, I really
I
don't
haven't
have a
mopped
lot
in
of
like
home
2
skills.
years because I try and my dad, he separates all the chores between us, so it's like sometimes we get to choose between us, and like say like I called it, like if you're at dinner and you say that you just want to clean up the table, then that's valid. And if someone else says they want to clean up the table after dinner, no. And if you clean the dishes, you also clean the countertops and the floor, which is just the kitchen. Except for the laundry area in the kitchen.
Interesting.
But for me, when it comes to laundry, I have to do my own laundry because the boys don't know that you're not supposed to like dry bras in the dryer. Okay, it will ruin them.
Oh,
It ruins
I knew
them.
that. Totally knew that. Oh, actually, I learned how to load a dishwasher. I'm just not good at it. I don't really know what to do with all the holes and stuff. But I'll figure it out. I kind of know how to load a dishwasher.
Yeah. I also got into cosplay, but I spent all my money.
For her birthday, all she wanted was cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
I got her a wig for her birthday, but I forgot, and then I didn't have a present for her.
That's fine.
But if you want, I can pull out a bunch of hairs from other people, glue them together, and make a
You
wig.
can actually how to make a wig. I've been searching up recently. It's like you get yarn in a toothpick comb, and like you keep on brushing it out, and you just like get a wig cap, and then you sew it onto there, and so you. Okay.
My cousin had a lot of wigs. I don't know where she put them, or they're probably in the trash can right now.
I convinced my friend. He had left for like a year. He left before quarantine, and he was in South America, and then he like came back, and so apparently they don't sell pickles there. Excuse me? And then I convinced him, since he missed my birthday, that he would have to buy me a $25 cosplay with the wig.
Well, I want to do an episode of Trampoline Talk.
But it's
where
okay
we just tell
because, like,
stories.
I like spent $80 on his brother so he can share the Christmas presents with his brother. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm not being mean.
This has nothing to do with like what we're talking about, but one time Sonia was in the house and I was out here and we were filming the video for a music video for one of our music videos, and I was out here and I wanted to get her out here fast because she was like doing something, and so I started screaming like as loud as I could for a good minute until she came out, and then we were like ha 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 ha. But then my neighbors from literally across the street were around my fence and they thought I was like dying. They really did. And they were like standing on the fence trying to peek over the fence, see if I was okay. And me and Sonia were like hiding. Like we were like as flat as we could so they couldn't see us, because we wanted to make sure they couldn't see us because it was very, very awkward. And we were like, we're fine. Like, are you sure? They were like really trying to make sure we were okay. Like, we're fine, you're just kidding. And they ended up calling my mom. And when my mom got home, she was like, so Kaylin, anything interesting happened today? No, nothing happened. But yeah, they called her, and it was like, your daughter's dying. I'm fine. Yeah, it had nothing to do with quarantine or coronavirus, but you know, I want to tell that story.
Well, it was in quarantine.
It was during quarantine. We did get into music videos during quarantine. That was one thing we got into.
Yeah.
We haven't
That
made
was
one in a while.
We should do one.
Yeah. We're
Next weekend.
We were together last weekend, and then I met her pets, because she has roaches, and
It's a roach farm for the bearded dragon.
okay. Yeah, she didn't just like her house is not like infected with roaches. They have pet roaches that they breed and then live feed to their bearded dragon.
My mom hates the fact that they're in her room. And it's not like the usual poor person roach farms, like, would just be like in those buckets without a top on them. No, we got an actual cage.
Yeah. Last time I was there, the roaches had babies in the cage with the bearded dragon.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to scoop out the baby roaches and put them back because they didn't want to feed baby roaches.
Yeah. My baby brother, he like started crying and saying how he wanted to play this memory game with
It was
Kaylin.
a very stupid game. Basically, we would flip over a card, say what shape they're on the card, and put it down. And I played that for a good 20 minutes with him. And then we finished out, there's no more cards in the deck, so we went to go play with the bearded dragon, and he still wanted to play the stupid game.
And then he started screaming and crying.
Sonia was like, nobody wants to play your boring game.
I mean, that's how I normally talk to him.
I feel like at the end of every trampoline talk, we should have like a good couple minutes of just jumping on the trampoline.
Yes.
Not now because the thing's on the stool. We don't know what to do because we can't really put the iPad on the actual trampoline, so we kind of just have it set up on a stool.
Yeah. I mean, we could duct tape it to the...
We could duct tape it. But, you know.
That would be a lot of work.
And we have to be standing up the whole time.
Yeah.
But standing up feels better than like kneeling.
Yeah.
You can't like sit down like we normally would because it's wet on the trampoline and I don't want to get my clothes wet. So we were kind of like kneeling. It's like one of those exercises.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting fit.
We're getting fit.
We fit.
Let's just flip over my cuffs. So, there was a snowstorm. Not a snowstorm. It was more like an ice storm. It was freezing rain. During Friday night and then Saturday
There was also
morning.
hail.
Yeah. So it was kind of like snow, but it was more ice and hail.
Yeah.
Basically, but it hit. The trees were falling all over the place. Like all the roads, there was trees falling everywhere, and trees fell on our power lines, so we had no power.
Yeah, on our way, on me and my mom's way here, we were going to the road that we normally go on, and then there was just giant tree, and it was like road closed.
Yeah, me and my mom saw that tree fall actually. We were on the other side of the road. Like, the people going that way, we were going that way. And we saw it. And my mom called the police, like, well, not like the police, but like the non-emergency police line. I didn't even know that was a thing. But apparently there was, so she called them and the police came and blocked off the road so nobody got, like, stuck.
Yeah.
But me and my mom, the power went out. It went out for like an hour and we were like, okay, probably not coming back anytime soon. So we decided to go out and we went shopping, went to get some food because we didn't want to stay in the house because it was getting cold. Because it was freezing outside, obviously, and there was no heat because the power was off. So we couldn't stay at the house. So my dad had power, so we just kind of stayed there, and my whole family came to my dad's house because nobody in town had power. So my grandma, my cousins, just everybody was there. And
It's a family reunion.
a family reunion. Sonia actually came to one of our family reunions.
Yeah.
Like our actual
I am
ones.
family.
Yes, my family calls you cousin Sonia.
Yeah.
But by the time we it was all good, and like yesterday at around 1 or 2 p.m. the power came back. So we came back home and it was all chill. But yeah, that happened. It was an interesting experience.
In my area, the power didn't go out, but like it flickered. I was in the bathroom when it happened, and my phone was next to me, so I didn't have it on. And then it just went off for a few seconds. And I like screamed, and I turned on my phone, and that went back on, and that flickered again. Yeah. So, I think it was last weekend that, oh wait, no, it was last week, during the week, that my dad's neighbors downstairs, they were like spreading this gas that kills bugs, but they didn't notify anyone in the building, and you're not supposed to do that because it's like toxic to people. And so my dad was like, why do I smell nail polish? And then he brought all my brothers to their friend's place. And he was just trying to get the smell out by opening every single window. By the end of it, the house was 59 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That reminded me of me and my cousin. I was at my cousin's house a couple years ago, and my big cousin and my little cousin's house. And I was playing with my little cousin. We were playing a Mario game, and we were doing like a racing Mario game. We were
Mario Kart?
Yeah, Mario Kart. And he went out to talk to his dad. And so my big cousin, I wanted to play with her, and she was cooking, but I was like, come on, let's just go play one time around the track. So we were playing, and I realized that we've been playing way more than one time around the track, but I didn't say anything because I was having fun. And after about 5 minutes later, I started smelling smoke. So I was like, what is that smell? And she got up and ran to the kitchen. I was like right behind her, and she was cooking toast. Yeah, she was making toast, and she forgot it, and the toast was on fire. So she was freaking out.
Who puts toast in the oven?
It wasn't in the oven.
Then how did it catch on fire?
I have no idea. Like, she put in the toaster, but it was like the toaster you have to stop it manually.
What?
I don't know. So the toast, like, it was already black, but then she kept toasting it because she wasn't in the kitchen, and it caught on fire. So she was trying to throw water on it.
That doesn't help with
Yeah.
fire.
So I got the fire out using my amazing people skills. that makes no sense, but can I done for a minute? And by the time we finished, the entire house was engulfed in smoke. So we had to open like every door and every window to try to get the smoke out. And we literally just finished getting smoke out. Like we had to get we each had two like cloths, and we were kind of fanning it out of the house. And we finally got it out. The second we got it out, we closed the door. We were like, yes, we've done. My little cousin walked back in the house. He's like, hey guys, what's up? And we're like, did you not know what just happened? And he's like, what happened? Like the house, we almost like burned the house down. But, you know, okay. I don't know why we didn't get his dad in the front yard. I mean, we probably should have.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever.
But with like the ice storm, the trees were so beautiful.
I caught my house on fire too. It was during quarantine. And my dad, every Friday at his job, they have like these Chick-fil-A boxes that they give you out. And it has like a Chick-fil-A sandwich and a cookie. And we've actually done a mukbang with the Chick-fil-A box my dad did.
Yeah.
But I was just warming out my chicken sandwich, and I put the whole chicken sandwich in there, like the paper and all, because I thought it was paper. So it was foil.
Tin foil.
And so I'm looking in the microwave waiting for it, and I'm in the living room, and like my kitchen, it has like it's like a hole, not like a hole. It's kind of like a window that you can see into the kitchen from the living room. You probably know what it is if you look at my other videos.
Like a bar stool area.
Yeah, and if you look at my other videos, you probably know what it is. But I was looking in there, and my mom was in the kitchen, and I see something flicker at the corner of my eye, like a jolt of electricity, like a flash. I look over, and the tip foil is flashing fast now, like it's about to catch on fire. Like there's electricity bolting because I'm not supposed to put it in the microwave. My mom's running, hits it off, and starts yelling at me for putting it in. And almost catching the house on fire. And by the time I went to go eat my sandwich, the tin foil was like burnt off. Like it was literally burnt off.
Wow.
So I won't be doing that again.
My brother and his best friend, a few years ago, like 7 years ago, actually, they didn't know you're supposed to poke holes in a potato with the microwave. And so they just put it in normally, and like it caught on fire. Yeah.
I put a spoon in the microwave
And it
once.
exploded. The potato exploded.
Oh. An egg exploded over my mom because she was at we were at a hotel in Charlotte, and they had one of those bagged eggs. You supposed to warm up. So she put it in, and the egg was done. So she took it out, and when she went to go open it, it exploded all over her, and she was covered in eggs. And everybody in
You're supposed to warm those up. I always like eating them when they're cold.
So like it was like at a public cafeteria, because like it was not a cafeteria, but it was like a hotel dining room.
Yeah.
So everybody was like looking at me like all shocked, and I was the only one laughing, and I was laughing so hard, and my mom got so mad at me. She got so mad at me. Oh my gosh, she was like, it's not funny. I'm sorry, it's raining much harder now. I probably have to wrap up this tab.
Yeah, we probably should.
It's raining even harder.
33 minutes.
It's a 33-minute video, probably long enough.
Yeah.
I was afraid this was going to be a short video because it was already raining and it's freezing out here. We probably have hypothermia. But thank you guys so much for watching this first episode of Trampoline Talk. We were trying to do this as much as possible. I'm not going to promise like in every week or anything like that. But as much as possible, we will have the Trampoline Talk out. Think of it as a podcast, but not a podcast, whatever. But thanks so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe to the channel below. Comment down below if you have any ideas or something you want us to talk about. But without further ado, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.